All right, so we've already set up the skin with a little bit of foundation plus a little golden bronzy glow goo to give the skin a little more luster. So we're gonna do a Cleopatra eye. No one really knows what Cleopatra looks like, but we have some fun ideas. So this is sort of like Cleopatra light. Turn towards me, please, and look up. So what I'm starting with is a very dark eyeliner, a black, and I'm gonna definitely get this right up inside on the wet line of the eye. And basically, I want you to work in layers. Don't try to get all this done at once, because you will make a mess. So start with layers. Squeeze your eyes for me. Good, good, good. So now we have that bottom line set. Now we're gonna work on the top. Close, please. We're gonna establish a nice, dark eye line along the top. So the Cleopatra eye is an extended eye. See, I'm starting to draw this line out a little bit. It's an extended eye, so you follow the natural shape of your eye line and you let it continue to grow outward like this. Open, please. So you see where the shape is going. So what you want to do is you want to connect the top and the bottom eye line continually as this grows. So look up. So now I'm going to come back to the bottom eye line and I'm going to connect what I just did this way. I'm going to fill in this gap. I'm definitely using waterproof eyeliner because right here, this is her tear duct. I mean, any little tearing is just going to make this a catastrophe unless we're using waterproof. See how I just keep extending it this way and connecting, and now I can start to thicken it down here a little bit. How are you doing? How are your eyes? You okay?
Good.
God, that looks really cool. So look back at the camera a little bit. So you see how we're starting to create a little bit of extension on her eye. Great, come back to center. So now from here, it's really up to you. And what I mean by that is you can just keep thickening this intensity. Close, please. You can just keep making this a bolder and bolder look depending on, you know, what you're going for. So if you're really going out at night and you really want to create, you really want to turn heads and really stand out, then you're going to extend it farther. You're going to make it thicker, just like this. And that's really bold. And take it all the way to the inner corner. Okay, open, please. And now we got this really kind of jamming eye going on, which we love. So look up for me, please. And so the other thing you want to do with this look is you want to drop that eye line back down into the inner corner here. So you drop it down there, and then you want to connect it up to the existing eye line and fill that little patch in right there. Turn towards me just a little bit. Good, good, good. And this is really artsy. You just have to take your time to make sure you get this line nice and clean, just like this. And Batissa's doing a really good job of being still because this is not easy. This tickles. Close for me as it comes in on the inner corner of the eye. Good, and open. So now we have this great shape happening on the eye. I'm going to bring this point down a little bit more so it has a little bit more of a crispness. Perfect, just like that. Now the next step we're going to do is we're going to take eyeshadow onto the eyelid and kind of thicken up the appearance of the eyeliner, but we're not going to use eyeliner anymore. Close, please. We're going to round out the ball of her eye with a darker shadow. And this is where we sort of run the risk of perhaps getting a little bit too much shadow falling down onto her face. But we're just going to pat the shadow on the ball of her eye and have it connect up to this eyeliner. So my suggestion here is don't rub the eyeshadow on, only press it on. You'll have much more control in terms of fallout. So be a little more patient with this aspect of the application, and then you won't get a huge mess on the gorgeous foundation that you've already done. Look at this eye. So it's kind of like it's how you might start a smoky eye, rounding this color out on what I call the ball of the eye, taking it out to the eyeliner and flaring it so it kind of swirls out here. It swoops out and kind of meets that little tail that we created, just like this. Gorgeous, open please. And then we get this, I mean, wow. This is fun. This is a fun look. We're gonna connect it. And then the last thing we're gonna do with this look is we're going to put a lot of gold up on her brow bone as a high contrast. So open again. See how it all connects? Pretty gosh darn cool. So now we're gonna grab some gold eyeshadow. We're going to put that up on her brow bone. And again, you want to press. Turn towards me, please. You want to press this color onto the eye. You don't want, there's the gold I want. First one I did was too light, but this one really pops. I'm going to take this gold down to the inner corner of the eye here, and it's going to rest right next to that other color. Wow. Now you notice I didn't let one overlap the other, because what you want to do is you just want to blend gently where these colors meet. So right where that gold and that black meets, just take a moment to just softly wash back and forth till you get a nice soft blur. Only where they meet. Don't try to like blend it higher or lower. Just soften this transition right here. So we've used basically gel eyeliner, black eyeshadow, and gold eyeshadow, but we created this really dramatic looking Cleopatra eye. Now the last thing you want to do is you want to make sure the eyebrow also works with it. So we're going to take our eyebrow pencil, our eyebrow brush, turn towards me please, and we're going to heighten the brow a little bit. The brow is already coming down, so I'm going to extend it this way. I'm going to work it out a little bit past, just past the and above the eye line. So it's going to flare out this way just a little bit. And we're going to bring it in just a little bit farther here. These are all little adjustments that really stand up to a more dramatic eye. Whoa. And so there you go. We kind of dig it, the Cleopatra eye. If you're watching this at MakeupGourmet.com, I've listed my current favorite products to achieve this look. Click on one and try it. If you're not at MakeupGourmet.com, go there now to see my favorite product picks for this look, as well as everything else we have to offer. How to apply, what to buy, MakeupGourmet.com.